Hi, welcome back to Peer Observation for Educators, an e-learning course. We're ready for our module on peer observation, a classroom, a forum, and a discussion. So we really need to decide what type of classroom we're going to be looking at. We need to decide if it's going to be live or utilizing a recording or a library from the internet. We also need to decide what form we're going to be using. So these are the three things that need to be happening before we actually go through with our observation. So um, we could use a walkabout where you're just walking around the building, kind of peeking into rooms. Now, if your school has that culture and you see the signs on the door that say hashtag observe me, those teachers you still need to talk to ahead of time. A pineapple board is the same type of thing where teachers can post in the workroom or on a calendar when they're going to be teaching a certain type of lesson. Before just popping into the room, you really also need to make arrangements to observe them to make sure that that's still happening and nothing else is coming up at that time. The third type of observation is the one that we're going to do for practice in this module, where there are libraries on the internet where you can go in and find some great teaching practices on STEM, classroom management, seating arrangements. So there are lots of those, and we have a resource section in this course where you can find some more. So once you've decided the format you're going to be viewing, you also need to decide what type of classroom you're looking at. Is it going to be something that's in the same subject or the same age level? Is it something you're just wanting to see a teacher doing something really neat that you maybe don't have that experience within your team or grade level? And then finally, when you are going to observe, you need to make sure you have some sort of checklist, and we've talked about why that's important to keep your information organized and to be able to record your thoughts, because once you're in the moment, we kind of get wrapped up in it and we have these great ideas and then we don't always remember them later. So those are some things to remember as you're going into the classroom. Watch our slide presentation on the do's and don'ts of behavior and how to follow up. Thank you for joining me for this module.